Welcome to Nintendo Switch Guru with me, Master Daff. So this week's Nintendo Switch news slightly different, as I've had a few issues with recording, so I might be a bit out of sync with the pictures on the screen. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully I come out nice and clear this time. First bit of news, SD cards are... We found out hold 10,000 screenshots, 1,000 screenshots if you haven't got an SD card. So if you're looking at taking a lot of pictures for Twitter and Facebook, etc., and if you're friends, it might be worth getting SD cards, especially with more and more eShop titles coming. And obviously in the future we're going to have screen capture. Next in, we got word from Yacht Club that they're on about looking at bringing Shovel Knight into 3D. This obviously in the picture is a 3D version of Shovel Knight in Yooka-Laylee. So 3D platforms seem to be making a comeback with Yooka-Laylee soon. Obviously the new Mario and the new Sonic. We've also new Sonic coming. There's now got a title. It's going to be called Sonic Forces instead of Project Sonic. A few details on that. It's going to basically star Sonic, a load of his friends. You can play as the 3D Sonic, the classic chubby 2D Sonic, and also a third playable style. The rumours are there's going to be Sonic Boom style Sonic, so I don't know how that's going to play, if it's like going to be a bit more brawling and stuff like that. And obviously the TV show has done quite well for Sonic Boom. So word on Sonic Mania, that's in this picture now. On the left hand side is that it's been delayed to the summer. It will be coming day and date on the Switch to any other format. So that's great news. But obviously it's now coming in the summer instead of spring. So it might not be that much of a delay if it comes in, the first month of summer. Could only be a month delay, may even be only like a week or something. No date still on that, but that is obviously a digital title. So 2 Sonic games this year, really good. Fan Sonic, and both obviously coming to the Switch. That's a really good thing. We got all this news from GDC. GDC is the Game Developer Conference. Basically, there's awards, stuff like that. You get news like this. But basically, also from GDC, the developers and that, they go take a survey. And in that survey, 4,500 people were asked, and like what they're developing. So you can vote for lots of things. So if I was developing a game and I was doing a Switch, Xbox One, PS4, I would tick all those boxes. Basically, the Switch came bottom of this, I believe. I don't know if the Wii U was on it or not, but the Switch, as far as I'm aware, came bottom with 3%. That's behind things like Linux. As like obviously an operating system on PC, only 3% of the 4,500 are developing for Switch. Yeah, so I really want to, this week's question, I like to always ask you a question, so leave in the comments what you thought. What do you think of this, that only 3% of 4,500 are thinking about developing for the Switch, which is less than like something like Linux? I believe top was PC, and I think PS4 was second. PS4 had something like 28%. So PC was like miles ahead, like 60-something% or something like that. But yeah, obviously this is people that gone to GDC. I think it was in San Francisco, so a small indie studio in like Oxford or something. Like I know them. There's a couple there and stuff like that. Or over here, like they're not going to go to GDC, so can't really take their their feedback. But it's interesting, obviously, thing like Sega went. Obviously, they announced this news. They're a big big company, and they would have put Switch down. But yeah, it's interesting to see what people think. Obviously, the Switch has only just come out. It's done really well, 1.5 million in a week. Wall Street Journal are saying that Nintendo are going from 8 million to 16 million production for this financial year. If it did 16 million between now and March, that would be amazing numbers. That would be the Wii U's lifetime sales plus like 2 million within the first year. And that'd be excellent if it does do that. So that's all come out from GTC. How's everything? I'm going to talk about some indies at the moment. Some of them have been announced, some haven't. I haven't got them all listed now because I lost what I had written down for this. But basically a few like M++, Blossom Tales, Mini Metro, Mercenary Kings, I can't think what Superplexes. There was another like indie title, a fairly big one. I can't think what it was called now. But basically, going around about basically they could look at coming to Switch. Some basically you need to ask them if bring the game to the Switch, and then a lot of people say that they'll bring it. Some are like, I believe if Bottom Tail's coming to Steam, if it sells well enough on Steam, then they'll bring it to the Switch because I have the money to develop. It's Hex's Heroes, was the one. They've only just got a development kit, so they can't announce anything yet. So it looks like that's coming. So that's some small indie titles. A few bigger published games are also sort of coming. Batman seems to be coming, and Guardians from Telltale, along as Minecraft. Minecraft we know is coming in June, is the rumour. Listings have all gone up on like various European sites, box art and stuff. Minecraft Story Mode is coming, so it seems like it's likely that more will be coming from Telltale. Telltale games are pretty good, really good on the Switch on the go. Load up an episode or something, especially if you've got like a slightly longer journey, you can do one episode. So they seem to be coming. Also, it seems Flat Out 4, I always want to say Fallout 4, Flat Out 4, that's the racing game, could come. The studio behind it and the publisher Big Ben looking into it, see if it's feasible to bring the game to Switch and if there's demand. Also, recently the Disney collection's been announced. I don't know if anyone's seen this. It's a NES collection of like 5 Disney games, all originally from Capcom, I believe. Digital Eclipse, I think, is a publisher, or developer, or something. Capcom's the publisher. They basically, it's not coming to Switch, even though they're all like NES games. They basically said, similar to some of these indie studios, go to Capcom, say you want the game, they might bring it to Switch. And talking of Capcom, it seems Monster Hunter XX might also come to Switch, or a version of Monster Hunter. In the interview in Japan, someone said to Mr. Kojima, not the Kojima, something about the Switch, and he said something like, enjoy the game on Switch on 3DS first. So I don't know if that means XX or a new Monster Hunter, enjoy XX. And then Overwatch could be coming, and the main directors behind Overwatch loves this Switch apparently, and he's been looking at bringing the game to the system. He's open to the idea. Again, if we, people tweet him and say, yo, is this game coming? It might come. Obviously, they said there might have to make some shortcomings and shortcuts to get the game to work. I've played it personally on my laptop. That's not really that great, and it plays quite fine. It plays fine, so it looks like it could come. One from Twitter now. The guy that was in charge of Silicon Knights, did the Twin Snakes, did Eternal Darkness and stuff like that. Someone tweeted him, is Twin Snakes coming to Switch? And his reply back was, yes. Take what you want from that. I don't know if that's a remaster of this remake or it's going to be a virtual console release. I think it's more likely virtual console. GameCube games hopefully are coming, and that would be a big one. And then one of the very last things before we get to new news, which is great doing this video, is it seems we're getting 4 new amiibo, but we only know of these 3 in the picture coming. That's Cloud, Corin, and Bayonetta. It seems from a pattern there's a 4th one. No word on it. It could be a female Corin or female Robin or something like that. But I'm personally hoping, and I don't know if you're hoping, if the rumours of Smash Deluxe is true for the Switch, like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that's got new characters, possibly of a new character. If there is a new character, who would you like that to be? And then the last tiny bit of news is there's a Secret of Mana collection announced. In Japan, it's coming in June. So far, it's Japan only. It's coming in, like I said, June, digital and physical. It's going to have the first game, which is Final Fantasy Adventure Mystic Quest, I believe, in Western world. And then the second one is Secret of Mana, and then the third one didn't come here, I don't think. Yeah, so that's coming out in June, like I said, physical. So Square seem to really be focusing on the Switch. Hopefully that means more Square games. Like, I don't know, there was a rumour ages ago of Final Fantasy 14 ports that could, it ran on the PS3 and stuff, so that could be great. An MMO on this Switch. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully it all went well this time, and I'll see you next time for even more Switch news.